Hey guys, Internet Dude here. Hey, I just wanted to show you, there was a meetup here June 23rd. It was at the Regina PV Mart. And what it is just an opportunity to show off this Model 3 in Regina. Now, this is the first Model 3 in Regina. It's the second one in Saskatchewan. And if you watched my P100D tour when it was still in the showroom, and I zoomed over and I was like, oh, there's a Model 3 right beside, like, that is this car. The very next day after I picked up my car, that car was delivered to Regina. He didn't want to drive it back. It's kind of funny because if he had gone to pick it up, we basically could have been driving back at the same time. So the owner's name is Adrian, and I've met him before because I don't know a lot about him, but he came to the previous National Drive Electric Week events that have been held in September in Regina, and yeah, so he brought his car out. It was about a week old, I believe, and just thought I'd give you a little more information on my thoughts. I really like the Model 3. It obviously has a bit less storage, as you can see here. I would have really preferred it to be a hatch style because I'm a big fan of hatchbacks, but kind of is what it is. Now, in terms of the screen here, it's definitely responsive like the current Model S and Model X because they got MCU2 to match, so very similar there. The screen is noticeably a little smaller, but really not an issue in my opinion. I like that the car is more efficient, so with the permanent magnet motors and such, the car is definitely more efficient than the S and the X, and it's noticeable. You've probably heard that if you've been on any forums or Reddit or things like that. I like the looks. I like the looks of the car. The front end, I probably personally would have styled a little differently. The side profile, very comparable to Model S from the side. I do like the, yeah, oh well, here's the mirrors, the sun visor mirrors. They're lighted. My car has that as well now. See, the Model S, they've made a few tweaks to make it a little better. There's a good amount of storage here inside in this console, and it actually goes sort of underneath, I guess, towards, like, maybe not directly under the cup holders, but there's another storage compartment behind this. So there's a good amount of storage. You also have those door pockets. Really, I really wish the S had the door pockets, but hey. I also liked the door buttons. So to release the door to get out from the inside, you could just push the button, and then there's a mechanical release that's kind of hidden unless you're kind of looking for it too, but I did like that. So this car that you see here, it only had two options. It had the red multi-coat paint for $1,300 and 19-inch wheels for $2,000. So $68,700. He chose to not get the autopilot at this time. Personally, I would have, but you know, that's something you can add on later if you feel you need it. Yeah. So I'm not going to talk the whole way through this video, but take a look towards the end of the video. There's actually a side-by-side comparison. We parked the Model 3 and my Model S there, and there's a side-by-side. So there was a nice turnout. There was the Model 3 Adrian's. There was my P100D, and then also Lloyd brought out his 90D, which is a 2016 model. So we had three owners turn out. There's also a white Leaf and a black Leaf, and I can't remember their names just offhand, but there's going to be another EV meet in September, and there's going to be a lot more cars there. So, oh yeah, coat hooks. So my only real complaint with the Model 3, it's kind of an odd one. I don't know if I've heard other people complaining about this, but take a look at the tail lights when the brake lights are on, and specifically look at the tail lights on either side, and look at just how tiny of an amount actually lights up. Now I understand there's a third brake light there, but that amount of LEDs that light up, I think that's insufficient. I wonder, like the X is actually similar, but that really bothers me. The Model X, there's a lot that lights up to let the people know behind you, hey, I'm slowing down or stopping, right? And some people have had concerns about it like when you're doing regen and the brake lights come on, things like that. So I don't know. That's the one thing they need to improve on, is they need to make more red part of the tail light illuminate when you're braking or slowing hard. So anyway, yeah, I'll shut up now, and we'll just continue on here. Yeah, so I hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and consider subscribing. Definitely going to have more Tesla content coming up, and probably some other stuff too. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
To see